Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Doc, and
Yeah,
thanks for coming to the Ghana High Commission.
yeah. Thank you so much, friends. Here with us, a very good friend, Ernest Nana Adjei, the Minister-Counsellor, Political and Economic Affairs for the Republic of Ghana, and you can see the embassy. Most of the activities and the business affair has been handled by sir. How are you, sir? Overall?
I'm very well, thank you, and thanks so much for coming. Global India Business Forum. It's an opportunity to have you here
Yes.
in the High Commission, and knowing what you're doing now with India and with other countries. I think it's an opportunity for us to host you today, even for this engagement.
Yeah, thank you so much. As we discussed with His Excellency, the Ambassador of Republic of Ghana, that huge potentials of business available in Ghana for Indian businessmen specifically. And we discussed about various sectors businessmen. So I just want to know about the visas availability for the businessmen, those who want to come to Ghana, the easy way to get the visa, and just some detailed information about visa processing and number of days required. So will you please throw some light on that, please?
Okay, thank you so much. That is a very good question. And before I go on to talk about the visa, I would want to just say that Ghana is a place for investors. And two things, because every investor would want to invest in a stable environment and also have his investment in a stable condition.
True, very true.
And that is why we promote. So one of the things we do to promote is to let our visa processes be very simplified without any hassle.
Hassle-free, yeah.
Yes. So it's very easy. If you want to apply for visa, you go to the Ghana's website. The Ghana High Commission's website, and the process to get a visa is very simple. You fill the forms, you make the necessary payment. There are some relevant documents you need to. For instance, if you are going on business and there is a partner in Ghana, you need an invitation letter from Ghana, from the partner, and then also your passport and documents like your yellow fever. Now, once you have all this and you submit online, we receive it, and then you are also requested to attach hard copies of these documents and submit at the High Commission. Everything smoothly processed. In a matter of less than a week, you get your visa.
Okay.
Business. Usually, if it's the first time you're visiting Ghana, you have 3 months. If you have already gone to Ghana, you can get more than 6 months, a year, multiple entry. So the visa process is very simple. The website, Ghana High Commission, you apply with the relevant documents, especially if there is an invitation. But in the case of, let's say, delegation going, and the mission is involved, we know and we arrange. You may not have a partner in Ghana, so we arrange and we guarantee.
Great.
Since we will be part of the entire process.
So Ghana visa processing is not very difficult. So it's a hassle-free process, as sir has rightly suggested. But at the same time, sir, if our Indian businessmen want to have some, maybe to set up some manufacturing plant there, so the registration of a company, so the how easy process it is, so that they should think in a very positive manner to come to Ghana to form a company, because most of the country nowadays thinking about the business processing should be easy. The company formation should be the one point or the single window where people should not go run around in that country, and they maybe sometimes some issues happen and they are not comfortable. So how's the situation in Republic of Ghana for the upcoming businessmen for the formation of new company or establishment?
Thank you. And this is a very relevant question, because in order to attract investors, one of the things you need to do is to make the process of registering your company easy.
True.
And in fact, Ghana believes in institutions. And because of our democratic credentials and empowerment for Ghanaian institutions, we respect the mandate of institutions. Now, when it comes to registration of companies, businesses in Ghana, the easiest way to do is to go through GIPC. GIPC is Ghana Investment Promotion Center.
Okay.
They don't only help you to even register your company, but they help you with other processes.
Okay, guiding also.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's like a one-stop shop where you have information, you also have facilitation and assistance.
Right.
So Ghana Investment Promotion Center is the place to go, and they work with other institutions like the Registrars General. They also work with the Ghana Free Zones Authority. They work with Ghana Export Promotion Authority. They work with Ghana Food and Drugs Authority, especially for companies that would want to go into pharmaceuticals and set up in Ghana.
Okay.
We encourage that because once you set up in Ghana, you are able to produce and then to export to other West African countries.
Sure.
And as is one of the things we talk about now, the current AFCFTA.
Okay.
We promote establishing companies in Ghana, manufacturing hubs in Ghana, where you have not only the Ghanaian market, but you have access to the sub-region, West African market, and the entire Africa under the African Continental Free Trade Area, which it's the pivot of our trade and investment engagement within Africa. So GIPC is the solid institution, and for us at the High Commission, we work closely with GIPC.
Okay, great.
And once a company expresses the interest to go to Ghana to set up, we will connect you to the offices at GIPC, and they will help and facilitate the engagement.
Great. We are discussing about the delegations actually.
Yes.
Sir, the delegation is very important part of business, that businessmen should come from the various parts of the world. And this year specifically, Global India Business Forum is also handling a lot of delegation because of G20, as India is hosting G20 chairmanship. So I just want to know, when the Ghana businessmen are coming to India, Global India Business Forum are very keen that how we can support your businessman to arrange the B2B meeting. At the same time now, as we are intent to go to Ghana and have a big business delegations. So in that case, in which sector businessmen, sir, you want to invite along with GIBF delegation, and what exactly the arrangements is done by embassy and GIBF together, so that our friends, those who want to come with the delegations of GIBF, so they will be happy, that they should be confident that their journey to Ghana should be safe, secured, and definitely productive.
Thank you so much. And as you rightly said, delegations, it's one of the ways we use to promote business. We use to promote trade and investment. In fact, we've had a lot of delegations from India to Ghana, also from Ghana coming to India. And one of the things, the mission role in which we are very keen on, is to facilitate our meetings with the right institutions in Ghana, especially looking at the sector. If we want to have a delegation, let's say going to Ghana for with pharmaceutical companies that want to go, you will certainly need to have meetings with Ghana Free Food and Drugs Authority, and also the free zones where you want to set up, and within the free zone enclave. So our mission is the eye and the ear of Ghana and India, and ours is to help. So what we do, that we arrange the B2B meetings, we arrange meetings with institutions in Ghana on behalf of our chambers of commerce like Global India Business Forum. We arrange our meetings. We engage institutions like AGI, that is the Association of Ghana Industries. We arrange meetings with the Ghana Chambers of Commerce and Industries and the relevant institutions. That is one. What we also do is that we facilitate the acquisition of visas. Once you bring the request to us, we arrange with a visa and a consular session and work smoothly for visa arrangement. Now, whilst you are in Ghana, because you are going to engage institutions and then individual business groups, we also ensure that your safety is assured by recommending to you good places to stay, hotels where you are very secure, and accommodation. So these are the great things we do, and in fact for us, it is an opportunity for us to deal with Global Business Forum of India, because when we have delegation also coming to Ghana, what we do is that we would want to have engagement with you,
Yes.
where we can arrange meetings for delegation coming from Ghana.
Yeah.
So it is a win-win situation. We play both sides
True.
to facilitate from India to Ghana and from Ghana to India.
Yes.
On these fronts.
Yeah.
And we are always happy to work with Global India Business Forum for any delegation. It could be sector-based,
Yeah.
which we know is your focus. If it's pharmaceutical sector, if it is agricultural mechanization, if it is infrastructure, if it is even real estate,
Yes.
if it is health,
Education.
education also, these are sectors that we look out for engagement, and we would want to move in that direction.
Great. We just had a great discussion that for the delegation support, the Embassy of Ghana, as we have good tie-up with the Global India Business Forum and Ghana Embassy now, and the upcoming delegations, sir has rightly mentioned the various sectors, businessmen, those who are keen in Africa, in Ghana, specifically the education, agriculture, mining, even the textile also, sir? Textile.
Yes.
Yeah. So there are the opportunities, and let's start thinking that this delegation should be really productive. And as sir has rightly suggested, what exactly the businessman looking while delegation, that the meetings, B2B meetings that in that country, where actually people can do one-to-one meetings and start discussion about the maybe manufacturing facilities, the trading, the future progress of each businessman depends when they actually meet the Chamber of Commerce people also, and the sector-wise people also. So definitely we are keen that GIBF along with you will plan a big delegation soon. Thank you so much, sir.
We look forward to it.
Thank you.
We want to do business together. We want to promote Ghana-India business to the next level, where we have a win-win situation and businesses flourish in both countries.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sure, actually, as Global India Business Forum is forming the India-Ghana Business and Cultural Council, because it's always been said that the culture and business go hand in hand. Unless and until people-to-people contact has not increased, I think the business will know sense actually, because while doing business, you should have that experience of food, culture, dress, and dance, music, everything. So just, I see a lot of good picture over here about, so will you just please tell about what sort of this dance style this is?
Yeah. You know, this, as you said, culture is identity of the people.
Yes.
And once you see something like this, you can only imagine this coming from Ghana.
Yeah.
That gives us a unique identity. This is a cultural dance of our brothers in the northern part of Ghana.
Okay.
And I mean, you can see the beautiful costume
Absolutely
that they
beautiful.
have. So this is, it portrays a Ghanaian culture.
Yes.
It portrays a Ghanaian identity. It portrays who we are.
Right.
And in fact, in terms
What is the name of this dancer?
I'm not too sure, but of this particular dance,
Okay.
because there are a couple of dances in the north.
Oh.
But it's actually like a warrior dance.
Oh.
So you can see, they are holding the
Yes,
bows
yes,
and arrow.
yes.
It's a warrior dance, but the name specifically, I don't know. There are a lot of them. I
Because
don't
in-
want to make the mistake.
No issues. But in Africa, sir,
Yes.
and even in India, our culture is so rich that so many dances. Even I don't know many dances, even though I am an Indian. But this is also one, I think, the singing style.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the music.
This is you know, the music, local music sung by ladies in Ghana, and you can see their dressing.
Their dressing,
Is it what they are wearing is called kente.
Very beautiful dresses.
Kente is it's the traditional dress in Ghana, and in fact it's worn by most of the tribes or clans in Ghana, but mostly the Akans, even those in the south, even in the north also wear. So this you can see they are displaying the richness of our costumes, of our textiles, and this is made only in Ghana. In the world, this particular
The
fabric
design is also very beautiful. Actually.
yes, it's only made in Ghana, and as you can see, women take pride.
Yeah, and we can see the lot of enthusiasm while singing.
Exactly. Ghana is a home of hospitality.
Yes.
And our culture and our even creative art show how we are as a people. This is what we call the phantom from drums.
So this is the music drums. This is a
Yes.
Ghana drum. It's a
Yes,
specific.
it's called phantom from.
Oh,
Phantom from.
Fonton?
Phantom from.
Phantom form.
Yes,
Okay.
that is a big,
Big drum, yeah.
yes, and this is it also used for our cultural dances, and you need special skill to play this one.
Yeah, so it's a huge.
And every hit has a meaning.
Oh.
So once the drummer hits, it sometimes they're used to communicate messages. They're used to communicate heartfelt messages to the people who are listening.
Yeah.
So it could be an appellation, maybe message of congratulations. Sometimes it could even be message of happiness, victory. So as he beats the drums, it communicates some message.
Great.
That is the beauty of culture. And
Great.
you cannot find this
No,
anywhere in the world.
I'm also saying the first time. It's a big.
It's only in Ghana.
Yeah, and the design of the drum is so good.
Yes.
So here we can see the dances and singing and music
drumming.
and drums. So it's amazing. So the Ghana culture, we are very keen to come and enjoy all this along with the business.
That is why we invite that when you do business, you attach leisure to it.
Absolutely.
And as you invest in Ghana, you also invest in the tourism sector.
Absolutely.
And the warmth and the hospitality in Ghana itself, it's welcoming and inviting. And we invite everyone to come to Ghana, experience the Ghanaian hospitality, experience the Ghanaian rich culture,
Yes.
and above all, experience the Ghanaian suitable environment
So
for
not
business.
just explore Africa, but specifically explore Ghana.
Certainly, explore Ghana.
Yeah.
Ghana is the center of the world. Ghana is the gateway to Africa.
Yes.
So once you come through Ghana, all Africa is open for you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank
Great.
you. And as you can see, every movement of the hand and the legs
Yeah.
communicate.
Oh.
So as they dance, the drummers are beating the drums and they dance into it, they are sending message.
Oh.
So every gesture that is made with the hand, the legs, they communicate.
Yes, you can see in the photograph.
And you can find this only in Ghana.
Oh,
And then you can enjoy at any point in time.
surely.
Yes.
Just discussed about the culture of Ghana, the dances and music, the diplomacy, sir. The diplomacy is very important part, and we are so happy to hear that you wrote a book on Ghana's economic diplomacy, past facts and the future. So it's amazing thing. Actually, we can see the book to all our viewers. And we found he's the first person who wrote such a good book about diplomacy. Sir, any inspiration to write such kind of book for Ghana diplomacy?
Thank you so much. So as you have said, this is Ghana's economic diplomacy, the first book ever to be authored on the subject of Ghana's economic diplomacy.
Great.
You realize that diplomacy is a tool where we engage countries and we work for our foreign policy. It is the main instrument we use to execute our foreign policy.
True.
Now, within economic diplomacy, we have come to realize that this segment of our diplomacy as a country has grown, though it existed so many years ago through trade and with engagement with our colonial masters. And the motivation for me was that this is a major subject in our foreign policy as a country, but we have not had any peace on it. So I was motivated to contribute humbly to the knowledge and to the scholarship of this particular area of diplomacy in Ghana. So that was my motivation.
Okay.
And the other motivation is that today's economic diplomacy thrives and it rules diplomacy in general. Why am I saying that? If we can have countries engage with other countries, promoting business, promoting trade, having economic negotiations and excelling in them, the ultimate is that we want to have good relations with other countries.
Very true.
So if you have
Even people-to-people contacts through
Exactly.
diplomacy.
that is it.
Yes.
So diplomacy today is about promoting economic strength of countries.
True.
How can we leverage and use this as a tool to encourage and strengthen relations with other countries? And this is what Ghana, over the past 30 years, Ghana has been championing this in our foreign policy. So my motivation to bring up such a book, and which was graciously forwarded by the Foreign Minister of Ghana, and it's my contribution to let people understand this aspect of our diplomatic work,
Yes.
which I'm proud to be a Ghanaian diplomat
Yes.
in this sense. Yeah.
So definitely, friends, it is rich experience for Global India Business Forum also to interact with such diplomats who actually know exactly the details of a diplomacy, and to know diplomacy more for many people, those who are not fully understood. For them, I think this book will be definitely very important, because everyone has to go through it, the students also. Apart from that, many businessmen also, because diplomacy plays a very important role from house to offices,
Exactly.
for till the country.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Even husband relations,
Yes.
you have to bring diplomacy.
So,
It's very important.
we wish you all the best, and definitely Global India is proud to see and promote such kind of diplomacy book. I think that I am also seeing the first good book from the Ghana side, and we are happy that GIBF will try to promote the Ghana and India business relation, culture relation at new heights with our India-Ghana Business and Cultural Council. Thank you so much, sir.
We look forward to this engagement, and we hope that, as we have also talked about, it will be a win-win situation, create a very solid platform, not only for now, but for the years ahead of
generations
us,
also.
that Ghana-India relations will be very solid and will thrive, and we'll see the fruits of our labor now, as our fathers have already done
Yes.
for us. So we look forward to engaging with you on all fronts to promote businesses engagement between the two countries. Thank you so
culture.
much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.